Recently, I finished a 20 episode playlist on my YouTube channel, which is all public, called the Sweat series. Now guys, in the Sweat series, I use the best strategies in Blue and Sea battles to try climbing the whole Masters leaderboard against some of the top players in the world. To one, try to teach you guys the best strategies to play, but also teach you guys the best ways to rush your opponent, because a lot of these games, guys, I got really aggressive. So today, with the new Whole Master season, guys, season 18, I'm gonna do Sweat series season 2, but with a small twist. Now, in every Sweat series episode, guys, I cannot repeat my strategy. So every episode will be 5 games long, but if I use Tack Mortar Farm, for example, in game 1, through games 2 through 5, I can't use Tack Mortar Farm again. This way the series will maintain some interesting aspects because I won't be using the same strategy every single match of the video, and there'll be a little bit of variety in the content. And also currently, guys, I'm 21st on the leaderboard, but I'm only about 139 score away from top 10. So in today's video, we'll see if I can crack in the top 10. But here we go, Sweat series episode 1 season 2. Let's hop right into it. But before we start, guys, I need your help in the Battles 2 charity showdown. If you haven't heard about this before, basically 15% of every purchase in the Battles 2 item shop until April 1st goes straight to charity. And the top 3 creators with the most purchases under their creator code get their own in-game cosmetics. So if you want to support me, please put creator support code Ryan Mehalic in the Battles 2 item shop. But guys, this is the current leaderboard of it, and we are in 5th place. Guys, we're losing to 2 second channel Tubri. How is this even happening? I know we can at least beat them and hopefully climb to 3rd, because honestly, I think we can catch ISAP as well. So help me out, I'd really appreciate it. But now on to the video. Alright guys, we are against Wizmaster 2017, who's going the Ezili, and I'm going the new hero of Fedora here with the strategy Ninja, Alchemist, and Farm. We're on the map Off-Tide, by the way, so it should be a really fun one. This is definitely one of the best strategies right now in the game, in my opinion. I've been seeing a lot of people using this loadout these days, so we're gonna start with our Alchemist right here. They're starting with their Wizard. Okay, so Wizard start actually is kind of interesting. I think it might be doable now though, because they buffed the Ezili, where the Ezili now gives the Wizard like Pierce in the early game. So that's definitely going to be very helpful for my opponent there. Let's get my Fedora down. People are calling it Fedora now, guys. I know it's called Fate Weaver Adora, but like everyone's calling it Fedora now because it's like a acronym for it, and it's kind of funny. So I like it. We'll call it Fedora. We'll call it Fedora. We got Fedora down with our Alchemist, and then I think I'll place my Ninja like right here when the time comes. At the moment, I don't need to place a Ninja. They're actually going 2 Wizard start. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, you can probably do some like cheap Wizard defense early game now because of how the Ezili gives Wizard 2 Pierce early game, which is 2 Pierce is quite significant. So we'll have to see what the opponent's cooking with there. Let's get a farm down though. Start farming up here. We'll send them some space yellows. Okay, they're sending me some stuff. We're gonna get my Ninja down here in a second. Perfect. I think they're good with their current setup. Let's upgrade my Ninja a little bit. They're balloon boosting at me. We're good against Solus. We're gonna get Ninja Discipline. Maybe put this on close. Yeah, it seems to be that seems to be defending stuff decently well. All things considered. They're sending me yellows. We're just gonna upgrade my farm here. We're chilling. Okay, they got up a... What is that? What are the upgrades on that Wizard they have there? I'm actually not sure. Is that a 3rd tier top path wizard that they have on their side? An arcane. It's not an arc. It's a 3rd tier. Yeah, I don't know the upgrade name. Arcane mage. Archmage? No, it's not Archmage. Dude, I don't know wizard upgrades. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know wizard upgrades. Okay, we're gonna upgrade my Alchemist here though. So they're sending me green balloons. I should be pretty fine against greens with my current setup. I'm gonna start to save up for a 2nd farm to get up on at the end of round 5 here. But yeah, it seems like it's defending decently well for them. They have a Wizard Eco loadout, by the way. They don't have Farm. So, I was expecting Farm to begin with, but not Farm for my opponent. We'll go for a 2nd Farm here on my end. Okay, they're sending me black balloons. Let's upgrade this to a double shot. Maybe keep on 1st now. Yellow balloons are definitely going to be a bit of a problem for me. So, we will need extra defense for that. Let's go for stronger acid on that. I might go for like a 2nd Alchemist against yellows. Probably a smart decision. Just like that. How what does this do against yellow balloons here? Alright, seems like this is handling quite well. Okay, we're good, we're good. We're just gonna keep farming then. This is handling, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, this Ninja Alch farm with Fedora is definitely one of the best loadouts in the game right now, in my opinion. Ninja was just buffed a ton. Fedora pairs really well with this loadout. Farm is obviously super strong. So that's going to be the loadout we use for our first match here. Now, Obviously we're still super new into the season, so I don't know exactly what maps to slow it's the best on, and if off-tide is a good option for this strategy. But we'll see. Oh, it's Wizard Mortar Spike Factory. Yeah, what is this loadout, bro? What is this loadout? Wizard Mortar Spike Factory? I mean, I can kind of see the synergy with it. Like, Wizard Mortar should be able to defend your early game, while Spike Factory helps you out a lot late game and stuff. So there's definitely some synergy with it. Like, they put some thought into the loadout, but dude, I don't know if it's, I don't know what Wizmaster 2017 is cooking with here. Who let this guy in the kitchen, guys? Who let him in the kitchen? That's all I'm asking. Who let bro cook? All right, let's get my. I want to get up a, what's it called? Actually, let's just go for a Berserker Brew first. I want to get a Rubber to Gold here pretty soon. So we're just making money off of their constant eco sends, because they are going in eco loadout. So Rubber to Gold should be very effective here for us. Pretty soon I should be able to afford it. Should I keep this guy on last, or should I keep it on strong? Maybe strong is going to be better for that. Okay, Rubber to Gold has been bought. And we're making some lead to gold money as well, which is fantastic. I'll take it. We'll just continue ecoing now. Send him some pink balloons. Now, could I rush them at all? I really don't want to try to, because they do have actually a pretty strong defensive setup when you think about it. The Burny stuff can burn down top layers of a rush, and also pop purple balloon layers. Those two wizards they have are actually quite strong as well. They have boost available, and they have a Zeely totem available with a spike pile in the back, which is, the spike pile is pretty strong too. So I feel like there's just too many things I need to get through with a rush. I definitely could force more defense if I like sent them a bunch of rushes, but the amount of rushes I'd need to send and the money spent on rushes versus the defense I could force, I just don't think it's a smart economic decision at the moment. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, guys? I don't see it. Alright, my eco is looking pretty solid though. I'll take that. 1500 eco is always pretty good. I might go for a second Rubber to Gold pretty soon, to be honest. I think a second Rubber to Gold would be pretty smart for me, because they do have a pure eco strategy, as we established earlier in the game. So the Rubber to Golds will be getting value throughout the entire game from their balloon sends. Is he gonna rush me here? They are. Let's get up a Jitsu. This should be able to defend quite well. They balloon boost as well. I think I'm good with even with the balloon boost. Yeah, balloon boost was useless pretty much. I didn't even need to use my level 3 ability, but I could have used my level 3 ability to play it safe. The reason why I wouldn't have like been a bad idea for me to use my level 3 ability is because they balloon boosted, so I would have gotten the level 3 ability back like instantaneously. Now that I think about it. With how it works. Okay, we got double Rubber to Gold up, so they're sending me 0 balloons into 2 Rubber to Golds, which means I'll make a lot of money from this. It's always nice. We'll start farming a little bit more on my side. You can also see, guys, my Rubber to Golds are desynced, so like this one attacks, and then this one attacks after it. You want them not attacking at the same time, because if they attack at the same time, they'll affect the same balloons, and you won't make any additional Rubber to Gold money from the second Rubber to Gold that attacks. So making sure they are desynced is super important with the Rubber to Golds. Right, we're gonna stop my eco at like 2500. I think my plan will be 2500 eco should be a respectable amount. Let's use level 3 ability. Okay, we actually passed 2500 slightly. Oh, they never even got camo detection on their mortar. Well, I guess that's one thing I definitely should have forced, right? I completely forgot they never bought signal flare, dude. Yeah, that's definitely bad on my part, not forcing the signal flare out. But we need valuable bananas on that as well. Definitely was not very good on my part, not forcing that. It's all good though. They're sending me zebras. Honestly, go for a third Rubber to Gold if they're sending me zebras. Yeah, third Rubber to Gold. And you can see they're all 3 desynced actually. I timed them pretty well. So all 3 of them are attacking at different times. We're in tower boost against this. I'm making so much money from their zebra balloon eco, dude. I'm making an insane amount right now from their zebra balloons that they're sending me. Now, they are getting more eco with it. So, I mean, I guess that's the point. That's the reason why the opponent's sending them, right? They're not just sending them to give me money. The zebra balloons do give you eco faster than pink balloons, but I'm not exactly sure if it was a smart send from my opponent, because yeah, we'll get stronger stimulant on this. We're good. I should be able to get a Banana Central sometime soon here, which will be the plan. It sells for 3.7k. I can sell that for another about 15k. So that's about 18.5k, and then another 4k. That's about 22.5k. So I need 43.5k. 43.5k, ladies and gentlemen, is the magical number. There we go. Banana Central has been bought. We'll take it. And we'll start spamming banana research facilities with this guy. Is the plan. Our farm should be pretty good this game. 2500 eco and end of round 24 Banana Central is a really good spot to be sitting here for us. It's a really good spot. Let me move my farmer and my balloon bot slightly just so then I have more farm space here. We also have the Chains of Fate now in case they rush me. I can use that ability, which is obviously super strong. We've established that in some of my previous videos. But at the moment we'll just keep spamming BRFs. I feel like with their loadout they're going, I can just send them a big rush late game and they don't really have a shot at defending. I'll be honest. I don't think they can defend anything I can send them late game. Like, Spike Factory, sure, is pretty strong. Azili Hex is pretty strong. Wizard can do some work late game, especially because it was buffed. But when I'm sending, like, tons of fortified BADs their way, they're just not going to have the firepower to get through it. They're just not gonna. It's simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. They're using Totem. Oh, look at that. They're using Totem to make their perma-spike pile bigger. And they have such a high life count still that they can kind of afford to tank the leaks and still have, available totem uses for later in the game. So that's definitely smart for my opponent. Storing a bigger spike pile. Bigger spike pile with the totems. Can I fit a farm there? I can. Dude, you can actually fit so many farms on this map. Holy cow. Look at this. I fit an insane amount of farms and I'm just on the bottom part of the map. I still haven't fit any on the top. They actually tower boost for their perma spike pile as well. Okay, bro is trying to get that spike pile big here. They're trying their hardest. Alright, let's place these ninjas in here. I want to get up a perma brew pretty soon. Because that's what we're going to need late game for sure. We'll need that perma brew up. I doubt they will rush me here. Because they know I can probably defend their rushes. But just in case, the perma brew will be a necessity. Oh, they are rushing me. Strong. Strong. Yeah, they're sending me a big rush. Okay. Well, let's make sure we can defend this. We'll go for a... Actually, I don't even need to go for a total transformation, I'm pretty sure here. I think this just straight up defends. What have we got going on here? Alright, let's send them a counter. We're gonna boost this. I'm gonna go for a Chains of Fate here. Chains of Fate is so good at cleaning up the insides. Yeah, look at this, guys. Ninja Alchemist is so strong late game. I don't even have the total transformation on my side, which gives Ninja Alchemist a lot of its strength late game, and we just shredded those BADs like no tomorrow. Grandmaster Ninja over here sitting with 250,000 pops. We got Master Bomber 50,000. Master Bomber doesn't get as many pops, but it's really important for the cleanup, obviously. Okay, they're gonna pop the first BAD pretty easily. They use some Spike Storms. They're probably gonna use the Zeely Hex against the insides, but the future BADs, they've got no chance of defending. No shot, no shot. Wait, they actually died against the first one. Never mind. I was wrong. Okay. Well, that was a fun first match of today's video, guys. I will catch you guys in the next one, and as I said in the intro, guys, we can't use Ninja Alch Farm anymore, so yeah, it's going to be a little bit different. Let's get it. Alright guys, our next match of today's video is on the map of Banana Depot with the strategy Attack Mortar Farm and Star Captain Jericho. Now you might be wondering, Ryan, why are you going Star Captain Jericho? Isn't Fedora the best hero in the game right now? Well, not exactly. Fedora is super strong and it might be the best hero in the game, but with certain loadouts, guys, I still think you might want to go Jericho over it, just because Jericho steals and Jericho adjustment can be super good at pressuring towards your opponent. And in certain cases with certain loadouts, I think that might be more valuable. So we're gonna go Star Captain here. Opponent's going something weird though, something wacky, something tacky. They're going with a Engineer and a Pat on their side. So I don't know. They said their name is Get the Freak Out of My Kitchen. Well, if they're in the kitchen, guys, I don't know what they're trying to cook here, because this does not look like a good recipe here. Bro thinks he's Gordon Ramsay or something with this loadout. I don't know. We'll send him a couple space balloons though, just to try to force the double shot engineer out of them. I think they just went for a sentry gun. That's actually probably enough, right? That's probably enough to defend them. So I'm gonna send them Reds then instead. And we'll remove this obstacle, get our farmer down, get our balloon bot down. And all should be good here, ladies and gentlemen. All should be good. Couple eco boosts here, and I should get my first farm down, which will be really nice. We also get our first steal this round, which is really good. Now, I am bringing Star Captain Jericho over Highwayman Jericho, which normally here, if you looked at me playing in the previous update, I'd probably bring in Highwayman Jericho with this loadout on this map. But I've switched to Star Captain because both Jerichos were slightly nerfed. However, Highwayman was nerfed more. So because of that, I think Star Captain is probably the preferred Jericho with most loadouts if you are going to run Jericho now. Do they have a farm loadout? They actually removed an obstacle. They might have an engineer farm loadout, which would be interesting. Let's get Blade Shooter on my side. We're good. We're sending them white balloons. Are they good against whites? Do they have a sprockets up? I don't even know what engineer upgrades they have. They seem to be doing pretty decent. The good thing for them is that Pat's in a pretty good spot on this map where it like hits the balloons right in that intersection. So Pat does a pretty good job of like maximizing his pierce there. Yeah, they get their farm down. Nicely done. And I don't really want to balloon boost at them. If I balloon boost at them, I might do a little bit of damage, but okay, they actually just use pad ability. I was going to say, they can just use pad ability against the balloon boost. But now that they just use the pad ability... Oh, wait, I think they just upgrade their engineer as well. I'm actually not going to balloon boost. Yeah, they just upgrade their engineer. They're definitely good. They're fine with what they've got. They are fine with what they've got there. Nicely done to get out of my kitchen. We are just going to keep on ecoing and try to get this banana plantation up early. Now, you might be wondering why I'm going for banana plantation, because most of the time these days, you don't go for plantation early. You just kind of spam greater production farms. However, on this map in specific, it is better to go for the plantation early because to build up more greater production farms, I would need to remove additional obstacles. And obviously, you're spending more money per greater production farm if you're moving an obstacle with it. So it's better just go straight for the plantation on this map if your loadout can afford it. Obviously, some loadouts, you don't really have the cheap early game to get your early plantation up, but with tack mortar, you can definitely do it. So, all right, got some camo AI coming out towards them, which can be a little bit dangerous. So they're gonna need to bring up need to bring out a camo detection tower here pretty soon. We're gonna upgrade the valuable bananas on my end though. Oh, they've actually went for a plantation on their own end. Okay, yeah, I'm really curious to see what they're rocking with. Mortar. Okay, so it's engineer mortar farm. All right. All right. You gotta respect it, right? You gotta respect the hustle with this one. Let's go for a Bernie stuff on my end. Engineer mortar farm is certainly interesting. Balloon buster, faster reload. Oh yeah, the shell shock did get nerfed severely in the update though. So if you look at that, guys, shell shock. Oh crap! Why am I sending leads? Shell shock is now $1,300. So that's actually really expensive now. So that does impact my loadout quite a bit. They build up a shell shock on their side, so they're good. I don't think I'm going to test that defense. They have a shell shock mortar, they have a signal flare, and they have their sprockets with Pat as well. That seems like a pretty strong defensive setup, all things considered, so I think I will let them be there. I could rush them and maybe force like a Pat level 3 ability out of them, and then rush them again and force a boost, and then rush them a third time and force like a heavy shells out of them, but it wouldn't be smart. I definitely think there can be rushes so I can send laters. Oh my gosh, I'm stuttering so hard. I definitely think there can be rushes I can send later in the game. That'll be pretty smart for me, but right now, not really the move. Oh wait, they can go for balloon traps too. I never even thought about this, guys. Maybe they are in the kitchen. They can make some solid balloon trap income here because I've got Jericho adjusting the balloons. The balloon trap did get nerfed though in the update, where before it would make $1,000 per trap. Now it only makes $750 per trap. So that nerf will definitely impact my opponent quite a bit. We're gonna use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the steel. They get their balloon trap up, nicely done. What are smart rushes I can send to this loadout? Fortified BFB. A normal mob I don't think does anything because Pat just knocks it back quite a bit. I don't think a normal mob would be a smart rush. We'll boost this. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I don't think a normal mob would be very good for us, but fortified could be decent. They're gonna send me a fortified for sure. I'm gonna go for an artillery battery here, which will be my plan. We're good. Alright, do I send them a fortified now? Oh, this actually might be a dumb rush. because they could just use pad ability, which will buff their engineer's damage, and then they have so many sentries on their side. Yeah, and look at that, the trap. Well, their second trap's actually in a bad spot though, because their second trap's not going to really eat any AI balloons for them. Yeah, you can see they sell the trap and replace it. Let's get this farm down here. I can't actually fit it. We'll go for a farm right there. Let's steal from them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're sending me a fortified BFB. All right. Now, one thing you see that I'm actually going to be doing against the balloon trap, which you wouldn't be doing before the update, is I'm actually going to send white balloons into the balloon trap, because in the update they changed it where white balloons are more total balloons sent, like RBE, than black balloons. So white balloons are a better way to deny balloon trap money while getting good eco. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. That's just my normal eco balloon here. I'm going to send white balloons. Okay, we're going to use artillery battery ability here. Yeah, we're good. I go to like, okay, we can't send white balloons anymore. I'm gonna go to like 2k eco. Against this BFB, I'll probably just use a Maelstrom, because I don't have artillery battery ability available. Probably just use a Maelstrom is gonna be the goal. Okay, I boosted because I got scared. I forgot to change the Maelstrom direction. If I change the Maelstrom direction there, I actually definitely don't need to boost. Oh, crap. He is sending me an actual rush. I should have expected this, to be honest. Okay. I've got a plan to defend this. And defend whatever they need to send behind it. I'm going to go for a Blue Incineration on my side. So I went for an IMF loan. And the IMF loan's actually not to rush my opponent, as you would normally use the IMF loan for. The IMF loan is what you call a defensive IMF loan, ladies and gentlemen. So with the IMF loan ability and selling some of my farms and stuff, I should theoretically be able to afford a Blue Incineration on my side pretty soon here, which we'll be able to defend quite well. All right, let's sell ability, Blue Incineration. And I'm gonna hope this is enough time to damage down the BFBs. Oh, that popped it so quickly. Actually, I didn't even need the Maelstrom in the back. I just got that to be safe, to be honest. You want to be safe sometimes with it. Opponent went for a big one on their side. Are they trying to get a biggest one against DTs? I'm gonna send them 2 DTs because they can pat hug 1. 2 DTs should be enough to do some damage. Yeah, they're dead against the second DT. And they're sending me DTs, but again, the Blue Incineration just defends everything. That's the play there, bro. The defensive IMF loan comes in clutch for us. I'll take it. 2 for 2. Can't use Ninja Alk Farm or Attack Mortar Farm in our next game. So we'll see what we pick. Let's get it, guys. All right, guys, our third match of today's video is against Math Lord here on the map Assault Columns, and we're going the strategy of Dartling, Alchemist, and Boat with Star Captain Jericho. I feel like this is another loadout where Star Captain Jericho might be better than Fedora here. And another thing is I don't really know how well Fate Weaver Fedora would just fare on this map just because of like the map's layout. I feel like it wouldn't work super well defensively. Comparatively like some other maps where it hits the track twice, like Sands of Time, it works really well on. So yeah, but we'll see. I'm just gonna start with my Dartling right here. I should have gotten my Jericho round 1, to be honest. I completely forgot about that. So we'll just get Jericho round 2 here. They actually went for round 1 DJ Benjamin on their side. So we're actually gonna, oh, okay, it's Dart Monkey from them. Dartling Dart. Interesting. Dartling Dart, probably farm as their third. Dartling Dart farm. That is a loadout I have seen before on this map, so that's my current guess, if I were to guess. Dartling Dart farm's always an interesting loadout. The one thing about it, though, is that from my experience facing Dartling Dart farm, it struggles a lot to like some layered rushes, especially if you layer camos in, because most of the time, the way people defend with this loadout is they'll go for Hydro Rocket Pods, which can defend a decent amount, but on a map like this, it does struggle a little bit. So they go for a Hydro Rocket Pods, right? And then with the Hydro Rocket Pods as defensive support, later on they go for Juggernauts. But normally all their Juggernauts are with faster shooting and not camo detection. And you can exploit that pretty hard by layering in a little bit of camos with your rush that can kind of sneak by. So we'll see how this ends up playing out, though. They get their farm down. Oh yeah, but they do have DJ Benjamin and not Jericho. So DJ Benjamin will definitely help them out defensively because they can use like the level 3 ability from DJ Ben to help their dartling damage and whatnot. So that's definitely something I should take into consideration there. We got our Jericho late, so we won't get the steal. Yeah, we get their steal coming out pretty soon. Let's go with powerful darts here. Perfect. Perfect powerful darts. PPP. Oh no, perfect powerful darts is PPD. Perfect powerful darts, yeah. PPD. Okay. We'll send him some, we'll steal from them. Send him some stuff with the steal. And then the plan will be to get my merchantmen this round, but the rounds are getting anti-stalled a little bit, I think. So I don't know if we'll actually end up getting our merchant or not. I need 2 eco boosts here, so yeah, I don't think I get the merchant up this round. I think the rounds are getting anti-stalled too hard. Wait, that red balloon might save us the day. That red balloon on their side. Oh, it saved the day for us. We still got the merchantman because the red balloon stole the round out. That was great. Yeah, we force tower boost on their end. I'll take that. I'll take a tower boost force every day of the week. And then I'll send more after their boost goes away. And force some more defense. Yeah, we force a sport. I'll take that. We're going to steal again from them. Get another steal coming at them. Let's upgrade the second dartling a little bit. They send me like zebras on round 9. I'll probably just go for an alchemist. The nice part about Star Captain Jericho in comparison to like Highwayman is Star Captain does pop leads. So I don't need a Hydro Rocket Pods or an alchemist on round 10 for lead balloons. I can just kind of chill with what I've got. I'll be good against leads. Alright, they got 3-2-0 farms on their side. Nicely done. I'm gonna send them leads on the next round, speaking of leads, because they currently don't have any lead popping on their end. They're probably gonna go for a Juggernaut, I'd imagine. Yep. Yeah, they're good with that. They have to boost this. We forced Party Monkeys and boost. Oh, that's dangerous for my opponent. That's very, very dangerous. You don't want to have both of those used typically. Camos. Yep, there we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, they used both of their boosts against the round 11 rush, guys. Because Party Monkeys, a level 3 DJ Bend ability, and Tower Boost are what you need defensively. If you use both of them, then you're kind of vulnerable there. So, we got the win. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next game. Let's get it. Alright, our next match of today's video, guys, is on the map of Oasis with the strategy Druid Subfarm and Fate Weaver Adora. Now, guys, my opponent brought Fate Weaver Adora as well, so I'm going to try to take into consideration their hero with my hero placement, because obviously they can speed up balloons around my hero whenever I place it. So, where do I want to place Fate Weaver to try to counter that a little bit? Let's think about it logically. Also, they're going Dartling here, which is interesting. So we'll have to wait to see what Dartling loadout they are bringing. But I think I'll place my Fate Weaver like over here. Yeah. This should... Oh, I didn't place it in time. No. I got it after round 1 ended. Oh, that's so bad. But the idea with this placement, guys, is that it's still a strong defensive placement, right? It can hit the balloons at the very start of the map. It can hit the balloons after they go around this loop, and it can hit the balloons at the very end of the map. However, with the strong defensive placement, it won't speed boost their balloons for a very big duration of the map, since the balloons will only get a speed boost at the very, very start, slightly when they come around the bend, and at the very, very end of the map. And if the balloons get all the way here, I don't really have any defenses all the way here, so I'm pretty much dead anyways, so the balloon speed boost at the very end of the map doesn't really make a difference for me. Also, why am I sending them blue balloons? I don't know. We'll send them some yells layered on top, though. Maybe this will do a little bit of damage towards my opponent. I'm also going to get my first farm down here. But yeah, getting Fate Weaver down around late is definitely a little bit unfortunate here. So, not exactly what we're looking for. They're sending me pinks here. Okay. This is on last. One more eco boost. I should be able to get my... Yeah, 142. 142 is my life count when I bought Heart of Vengeance. So I need to get down to 62 lives for the maximized Druid buffage. 62 lives, ladies and gentlemen. Do I go for Druid of Wrath here? I'm actually not sure if this defends. I'll see. I'll test Druid of Wrath, guys. Because normally you can go Druid of Wrath and it defends pretty well. But that's when you have Oben Pierce buffing your Druid. This time, I don't have any Pierce buff coming on my Druid. So I don't know how well this will do. Maybe it was a bad decision and I should have went for Lightning. At the moment, it looks like it was a bad decision. That's tower boost. Yeah, I definitely should have gone lightning here. Yeah, without the Olbin Pierce buff on your Druid, you definitely need lightning. So, lightning is $250 more expensive than Druid of Wrath, but that's just the way it gotta be if you don't have Olbin giving your Druid extra Pierce there. But I can wait on buying my lightning for a while here because I'll be able to use my level 3 Fedora ability pretty soon to deal with some of these black balloons, and then after that I can go for the lightning. Let's use level 3 Adora ability. Do I need to get the lightning now? I think I do. Okay, they use their Adora ability. Wait, are we good? I'm gonna upgrade the farm. I'm trying to greed here. I actually might be good now. There's a chance, because now I have level 4 Adora, which throws 2 conjured weapons at once. So with that, and my Druid, is this... Nope, this is not good enough. Okay, lightning. Okay. Oh wait, why do I have $1,700 on hand? I was not paying attention. Okay, I am actually... Wait, I just upgraded bottom path on this farm. I'm just gonna go for a marketplace. I don't care. I have just... Yeah, I kind of had a brain fart action, ladies and gentlemen. I was thinking too much about how well my Druid was defending, and I was not focusing on building up farms. And I bought the wrong path on the farm, and I had to get a marketplace, but that's fine. It's still not the end of the world going for a marketplace. It's not even a bad farm, but it's not typically what you want to do. Okay, round 11. If he rushes me here, I'll probably be pretty fine with the Adora level 3 ability. The moment, nothing is being sent. So we're just gonna keep farming. My farms are pretty good, though. Look at this. My opponent's farms are not very good. I've got pretty solid farms on my end. Yeah, we're good against that purple rush they sent me. With the airburst starts and the Druid. Okay, they're sending me some of that. Let's get up a submerge and support here to decam all of this. Let's actually use Fate Weaver Adora ability because they balloon boosted. And look at that, guys. Well, they balloon boosted and I would have died there, I think. But since they use balloon boost, I get the ability back super quickly. So I already have it back. If they rush me again, I can use the ability again, which would be really good. All right, they aren't rushing me again, it looks like. So we're going to go for a Monkey Bank here. Perfect. And we will continue Ekong. This is on strong. Yep. I could rush them. Honestly, I feel like I should. One Hydra Rocket Pods doesn't defend that much on this map. And the way this map is kind of like oriented, the HRP hits the balloons early, but then it's kind of like a regrow fest around the bend. So I'm gonna try to send them a little. Yeah, look at the regrow. Oh, they use their Adora ability though. It's still regrow farmed really hard though. Are they dead? Dude, that's what I'm talking about, dude. You can't forget about the regrow. I don't think they targeted their Dartling very well either, and they didn't have laser shock on the Dartling, so definitely played a part in them not defending, but it just regrow farmed so hard. I didn't even send that many regrow rainbows there. Alright, where am I on the leaderboard? I honestly should be up a lot. I've been getting a lot of score. Yeah, we're already actually top 10, and we have one more game to do, so I should be able to get like a couple more spots up the leaderboard if I win this last game. Let's get it. All right, last match of today's video, guys, is on the map of Garden here versus Hubu with the strategy Dart Sniper Ninja. Now, guys, I was thinking this would be a good strategy, just like theoretically, because of all the strategies I've already brought, and I can't like bring those again. But I didn't think about the one thing is that they are bringing Fate Weaver Adora, and Fate Weaver Adora is gonna counter my hero pretty hard here. Because with Churchill, I pretty much have to place him down here. If I place him like somewhere that's like really bad, just like in the corner of the map, it's not gonna pop anything for me. So I need to place Churchill right here. But when they use their Adora level 7 ability at me, guys, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be very, very rough. So yeah, I don't know how this one's actually gonna play out against Hubu. I need to be really careful defensively against that. So this will be an interesting one. I'll say that much. It's Dart sub farm from them, I think. We see Dart. We see sub. I assume their third tower's farm because they're anti-stalling. So Dart sub farm. We are both going Dart strategies here. Dart has been seeing a lot more use lately with the boot buffs they've been doing. Dart is actually not a bad tower anymore, guys. I've been seeing a lot of people going Dart strategy, especially Dart Mortar Farm. Dart Mortar Farm is also super popular though that people have been going. But let's get my Dart Monkey back down right here. We got a Churchill round 2, as we typically do. Now I guess on the bright side, it's not like Jericho we're facing, so I don't have to worry about Jericho steals, which is always nice. So I'll have a little bit more money because of that, but having to worry about level 7 Fate Weaver Adora ability is definitely a bit of a concern here. They went for their first farm, so nicely done there. It's interesting that they went for a submarine. Because normally with dart, I see people go for like a trip dart and then a crossbow. But they went for a trip dart and they're going for a submarine after it. So they're not going to go the crossbow route here, which is always a little bit weird. Alright, we'll keep ecoing. We need to get up a spolt on our side. Yeah, we're good on our end. They're going to have a spolt on their side as well. They are doing a really good job of anti-stalling the rounds. You can see right when these AI balloons kind of come out at the top of the map, they're popping them down pretty early on. And they use their Adore ability as well to maintain doing that. So that is going to limit my eco severely. So my opponent definitely doing a good job of that. So that's what I'm saying when I'm saying I've got to play really safe on my eco to be able to defend, because I need to make sure I can afford quite a bit of defense. So my eco this game will probably be pretty bad overall. Probably be in the dumps. They should be fine against the yellows with their defense. The spolt does a lot against the yellows. Yeah, they're good. They're good. Nicely done. Now, one thing I haven't been doing in my previous games, and I probably should be doing, is I've heard, I haven't done the math on them yet. You'll see in my eco guide. I've heard that space purples are the new kind of like best eco balloon send on some of these rounds now, because they made them denser, so they send at a faster rate now, so you get eco faster with them. So I'm gonna send some space purples here, but I need to run the actual numbers on it. And I'll make an eco guide probably sometime soon to give you guys the full details, but that's the word on the street, at least, guys. That's the word on the street. Space purple's new meta. Okay, we're gonna stop my eco right there. We're done ecoing. I really would like to go for more, but again, I'm trying to play it pretty safe here. They're going for a reactor on their end. Nicely done. I can eco a little bit more with reds. Let's get large caliber on this. We're gonna buy camo detection on my Churchill here. Send them some spaced rainbows. They didn't end up rushing me around 11. They go for a reactor on their side, fair enough. 900 eco's pretty good. Alright. They rush me here, I get up like a juggernaut or something. Or I can probably go for 2 jugs, to be honest, with the amount of money I have. They went for a plant on their side, nicely done. We're fine. We're fine, we're fine. They tried rushing me, but I got a jug supply drop and I had the Churchill level 3 ability. We defended. Okay, that's big. That's big, that's big. That's big that we defended that rush. Because they spent a lot on that rush, guys. They used a lot of things to try to get that tower boost out of me, and they did not get the tower boost out of me. That was a big moment in the game right there. Okay, I really like my positioning now. Continue ecoing. Get Dart Monkey down right here. This will be like a sharpshooter in case they mob send me. I'm gonna send them white balloon eco, because white balloons are pretty dense now. I'd like to get up an elite sniper some point soon. How much does sell for? 2k. So I need 12k. It's kind of expensive. I won't be able to get that elite sniper for a bit here, I don't think. The nice part about sending white balloon eco here though is that it's kind of pierce capping their reactor a little bit, so I'm stalling the rounds out a little bit more because it takes the reactor a longer time to pop all of the balloons. Oh my gosh, I almost just died. Okay, we're good. I almost sold that. I thought we would defend that without boost, but we didn't. Okay, our fan club actually stayed remaining for that one as well, which is fantastic. Let's get this up. Elite Sniper, and we use Elite Sniper ability. Okay. That could have been really bad for us. That could have been really, really bad. Okay, I should be fine against this mob as well. Keep us on first. BFB coming at us. They actually tower boost. I send them a counter BFB. Why not? They don't have tower boost now. Oh, they can use Chains of Fate though. I didn't even think about that. They can just Chains of Fate it. Okay, against their BFB, I'm gonna use a fan club. Oh no, they're fan clubbing. They're fan clubbing. That works. The fan club did get a buff in the update, by the way, where like the main dart of the fan club, the one you actually upgrade in the Super Monkey fan club, has more damage. I should be pretty fine against this. This should defend. Oh, that defends easily, dude. The fan club is so strong. It's actually so strong. It's definitely... Dart is definitely, like... I wouldn't say Dart's the best tower in the game, but fan club is one of the best upgrades in the game, 100%. This upgrade is great. Okay. Do I even... Can I even kill them is the thing. I can try. I mean, so... They can use Chains of Fate is the thing, though. That's what I'm worried about. Those Chains of Fate might rush. I'll send them some space CMGs though, because I don't think they can afford... They can't afford a bunch of first strike abilities. But the Chains of Fate is definitely something they can use on defense. We'll balloon boost these. And I'll go for another supply crate on my side. They tower boost. So they're trying to pop the ZMG down, and then they're going to Chains of Fate the insides, which is definitely the smartest play, I think, because they can't really afford... Yeah, look how easily that Chains of Fate actually pops it. That's actually kind of crazy. And then they're going to first strike the second one, I assume. Oh, I tried sending a fortified ZMG to block their first strike. That didn't work like I wanted it to. Okay, they're sending me that. I might have sold the game. I may have sold the game. I almost sold the game. I almost sold the game. I don't know why I sent them ZMGs. I should have just waited and like killed them later. But we won. We won. I almost sold the game there. Alright. We got the W. I'll take it. 5 for 5 in today's video, guys. Episode 1 of the Sweat series. We're on the leaderboard here. 7th place. I'll take that for sure. I climbed a lot in today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed though. And if you did, guys, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers before the summertime. And as well, as I said in the intro, currently there's a charity event going on. And if you want to help me get top 3, guys, put in code Mehalic in the Battles 2 item shop. Also, daily offers. I forgot there's a new daily offer every day. Kite BDDT. Might as well grab that. But yeah, that's it for today. Mehalic out. Peace, lads. Thank you guys so much for watching.